y'all. This is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to my basement for season 3, episode 6 of Yellowstone. We're heading back to the ranch where Jamie has been officially named interim AG. Casey had a hell of a day as livestock commissioner. Roark has told Beth, "Quit poking me. I'm better than you. I'll beat you," to which Beth said in her Bethness way, "Bring it, bucko." And we also got the official planting of Jamie and Beth. Children doing adult things that, oh no. And then we have a new player on the field. Some guy, Wade, what's it? What? Now? Okay, sure. Just bring it. Why not? Let's add to it. I am hoping that we're getting more cattle ranch and stuff and just ranching business, because that's my favorite part of the show. But you know how it rolls. We'll get what we get. So I'm excited to get started. I have my Yellowstone bourbon on hand. Hope you have your favorite beverage and that you're all ready to get comfy cozy. And you've also remembered that full episode watch along is available on Patreon. I would love to see you there. I have some Patreon exclusives such as Sandman, and I think I'm watching The Witcher. I don't remember anymore. You'll be surprised, but there you go. Yeah, so okay, let's just get to it. Well, something better not happen to this little child.
Sila!
Is there another child that has been endangered?
Come on! Let's...
Not even slept in.
Hey, Crystal. Sila didn't spend the night there last night, did she? No?
That is terrifying. That is a terrifying feeling.
What time did Sila drop her off? And she said she was coming straight home?
Oh.
911, what's your emergency?
Okay, so as we saw with the last episode, Native American relations, law enforcement rules, urgy-ragey. 911, is it just the area? Does it follow the same 24-hour they've been missing? As somebody who lives on the reservation, is that the last place you call when you need help? Like, what did it take for this mom to finally go, crap, yay, I get to call 911, or no, I have to call 911? Because it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Where I live, there's the reservation up on the hill, and I lived up there. They had their own police force. So I'm wondering if that's the same here as well. That is a lot of land to get lost in. A lot of land where there's nobody to hear you. Oh yeah, they do have their own force. Totally forgot about these guys. Now, Casey's had some experience with girls getting taken in white vans. They never did figure out the nexus of that, did they? Oh, and Thomas came out personally. Oh, the whole community is there.
So we found her car about 10 miles from here. She ran out of gas. There's no sign of a struggle, so my guess is she either hitched a ride or tried to walk it.
And she didn't have a phone?
At this point, I don't know what her chances are.
Because it's not just
I know exactly what her chances are.
man, it's livestock. Also, coyotes, animal, wildlife could get her. Oh, these dudes.
Who is he?
Just a horse trading lion. Half a criminal.
I like how they have their official gear on.
Y'all listen up. Those son of bitches say anything to you. You don't react. You hear me?
Cool heads, understood? This bastard will try and test you.
As we've seen, Rip. Cool heads, right, Rip? Right? Oh, they all got their gear on. Smart. No, smart.
Long time, Jan.
Not long enough for me, you son of a bitch.
Good afternoon to you, too.
Happened to cool heads.
I didn't mean me. What scam you running today?
No scam. We're babysitting them bison for the resort.
Why does the resort have bison?
Charge $600 for people to ride up here on a dude string and have pictures taken of them.
They've been tested for brucellosis.
Those could be doctored. Those can be doctored. Oh, you're still running he's still with them. I thought he would be like put on probation.
I don't want to see them things on our side of the fence.
It's your job to keep them from getting out. You should know that, Commissioner.
Oh, I'll keep them out. But you're gonna fucking hate the way I do it.
Now that actor, I think I've seen him before, but I think his nose is prosthetic, right? That's what's playing with my mind. That is a gorgeous home. Not my style, but it's gorgeous.
Let's just skip straight to the problem. The real problem between us.
It's too early in the morning to dig up that skeleton, Jamie.
Well, I'm digging it up anyway.
Why now?
Because you actually believe that you're helping, but you refuse to look at the results of your help. You refuse to acknowledge the carnage that your help leaves behind. And it's not your fault, I guess. He made you into something you had no business being.
Now that part is true.
Just his approval, that's all that matters to you. But his disapproval, man, and how much you fear it.
I think Beth kind of fears her father's disapproval also. She has that veneer that she doesn't care. Oh, but she cares. That's why she's there.
All I have ever tried to do is protect this family, most of the time from itself.
That is also true.
And he does hate you for it. We all do.
I think Casey really could give a shit.
You said this would be simple.
Should have been.
Should is a useless word. Almost as useless as hope.
I feel like we've seen her before, but I can't remember where. Do they not have ranching work to do? They're able to watch the barrel racers.
This barrel racer's his hands, I'll say that.
Can you toss me a water, babe? Thank you, sugar.
Two dances. Here I'm hauling them to the arena, saddling their horses, sitting in the bleachers watching them.
Why? Why?
Now I'm the damn buckle bunny. That's a lot of woman you got there. She's gonna want more than you can offer living in a bunkhouse.
Rodeo was supposed to be my way out of the bunkhouse.
Pumpkin. I think you're tied to the bunkhouse forever.
Mr. Dutton says I can't do it anymore anyway.
He told me that too once. Right after he paid a stack of my hospital bills.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Heal first. You've got to get yourself healed first.
My body decided for me. Now it's all I can do to get out of bed every morning.
That should be a cautionary tale for you, Jimmy.
Commissioner Dutton. It's funny how I can say the same thing and it mean 3 different people in just as many weeks. We've got a missing person. We always have a missing person.
I got 3 agents close by. Be there in 3 hours.
3 hours, and that's close by is 3 hours.
Thank you.
Nearby is 3 hours.
Appreciate you meeting us. My pleasure.
Now, does Jamie know who these guys are? They must know who Jamie is, right?
We could start there. We could start with being appointed to an office that could very well be tasked with condemning your family's property.
Well, I think it's a bit premature to talk condemnation. You haven't made an offer on the land.
State is buying the land.
The state hasn't approved that. Mm-hmm. And yet here you are, demanding that the state violate its own procedures while accusing the governor of violating procedure.
Mm-hmm.
I have a proposal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make you an offer for 50,000 acres for $10,000 an acre. That's $500 million.
It's not your place to accept. It's not your place to accept.
Don't answer me now. Let that number sink in.
It's not your place to accept. And that's their opening offer.
Let me see that look. Desire, right? We'll close it.
I don't think he's the hard one to close.
You know that no amount of money will sway your papa.
Leave them weapons in the truck. Ain't forced no loss today.
As we've seen, he don't need no weapon. No weapons.
It's appreciated.
Oh, they got the college kids. They got the college kids. I love the fact they've got Thomas out there also looking.
You know her? I know her. Good kid. But this only happens to good kids.
What do you see?
Is that a wolf?
Uh-oh.
Coyote?
Coyote knows something. Why is the coyote? Coyotes are nocturnal, right? Did she
Tell him not to
fall?
come any closer. Everybody stop!
Did she fall down a ravine?
What's happening? Did they find something?
They found something.
Let's go tell her mother.
Set up a crime perimeter.
Guess that would be everything from her car to that spot, right? Wow, what a lesson for these college students. Holy crap.
Buffalo. One day the guy on the buffalo was romping around in a pants.
I don't know if I like this transition.
I mean, I feel like he just looks like some kind of like sexy Jesus on the buffalo riding into the.
No one knows what you're
It's
saying.
unbelievable.
I need this whole dynamic explained.
Like, we ought to ride the buffalo out there in that field. Wait, what field?
Oh no.
Where are your corrals?
Oh no.
There ain't no buffalo out in the field by the corrals.
There's about 30. God, they got this mean old bastard watching them. What was his name?
Oh, Wade.
This, whatever is happening, sounds like a terrible idea.
Here's Buffalo.
Who feels like riding a buffalo?
Not me.
No.
Oh, fuck it. I'll ride the buffalo.
Yeah, we'll ride the buffalo. You ladies can watch.
This is gonna be fun.
No, this is how you get yourself shot.
I've done some dumb shit in my life.
If you go riding, you're there to tell them to stop.
What's the best way to do this?
Not at all.
I'm just here to watch.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
She's gonna die. She's going to die. They don't think Mr. Hoo-Ha Man has somebody watching out for these buffalo, knowing that they're placed there specifically to get John Dutton's dander up. Oh, and here she is. This is when she dies. They're gonna die. Paralyzation, crushed craniums. Some's getting shot. I don't like this. I'm so tense right now. I'm like sweaty. I'm breaking out in sweat. What was that transition? Oh yeah, because we go from the sublime to the ridiculous. This episode.
Feel any better?
I don't think a bath's gonna make her feel better anytime soon.
Hell, we don't even have enough police to look for the victims. And here I am sitting in this swimming pool of a bathtub.
Well, you can't make it your fault.
I'm not making it my fault, I'm making it my problem.
Have you been practicing yoga?
Looks like he does.
I'm just trying to understand this new inner peace you found. What this place is facing, it isn't an enemy.
It's an ideology.
It's a perspective. It's a shift in values. The world doesn't value your way of life anymore, Dad.
I know.
Oh.
Delegate this fight to fucking Jamie. Well, I can't do it by myself.
But you have to, honey. You have to teach Casey, and you have to learn how to trust Jamie.
You're the one telling me I shouldn't trust Jamie.
What does it matter, Beth, if I keep this place for another 10 years and the three of you lose it because you couldn't
No.
figure it out?
No.
Beth?
That's true. So true.
What did he do, Beth?
You never figured it out, John. He never figured it out. So, Monica, what are you going to find that all these LEO officers I know, which is saying officer twice, did not find or look to find or care to find?
The only thing you're going to find out here is exactly what she found. Reservations were supposed to be temporary. We were supposed to learn how to be white, then go live in cities, and then this land would be sold too. But we didn't learn to be white. And the government won't help because it doesn't want to. It wants us to die. It wants us gone. Because it wants the land.
How do I help?
I'm forming a council focused on violence against women on the reservation. Our first fight is against being ignored.
I could lead that fight.
That's how you help.
I need to talk to you about something. The Market Equities Group.
All the promises I made in my life, son.
Oh, he's starting already.
I didn't love your mother so much. I'd break it. I swear to God, I would break it.
Oh, he told him.
What happens in 30 years, Jamie? When you and your brother and your sister are too old to fight for this place and Tate has to fight for it on his own.
What are you talking about?
Lee wouldn't marry. Didn't want children. I doubt you will either. Now your sister can't. She can't because of you.
Dad, wait.
Quit moving!
She came to me. She was scared. I was scared.
Why would you take that from her, Jamie?
The hell's going on here?
Well, Casey.
Ask your brother.
I think it would have been ask Beth, because it's Beth's story to tell.
All I do is give!
Oh, no.
I fucking hate him. I fucking hate you!
Now, the question, John, should have been also, where were you in your daughter's life at that point in time that you knew nothing about what she was doing and had going on?
Everything I've done, it's all for nothing.
Yeah, give me the family drama and the ranch happenings over corporate takeovers any day. Yeah, this is the suck and suck gear, juicy conflict things going on. And I was at a writer's retreat this weekend, and some friends and I who, they're the ones that said, you gotta watch Yellowstone, having the discussion about the Jamie Beth thing. And it's interesting, your points of views, again, of where you came from, what you grew up with. Jamie's full-on villain. I'm like, but then I see it different. Like, well, Jamie was also a kid protecting the family. Was he right? No, absolutely not right. He wasn't, though, 100% wrong. And then again, John, you're the dad. Were you that whole time? You knew what your child was up to, meaning Beth. You knew she needed guidance somehow, and you weren't obviously giving it to her. So where were you at all? So again, everybody has blame. Nobody's hands are clean. Nobody's 100% innocent. Nobody's 100% guilty. But it's also funny when people are like, oh, no, he's 100% guilty. Isn't, again, it's so, But now you've got John. Who's he leaving the ranch to? He's working his ass off to keep it for his family, and his family's gonna piss it away. They're gonna piss it away. Casey said, full on, I don't want it. You obviously weren't leaving it to Jamie because you made Jimmy the businessman, corporate guy, not the rancher. You made him corporate. Beth, from the start, was like, fuck off, Who were you fighting so hard to build for? Rip. Just fucking give it to Rip and be done. Yeah, it's lots of layers, lots of which makes it a juicy story to follow. Wade Who's-He What's-It? Do we need him now? Do we need whatever it is he's bringing to the table? Remains to be seen. Roark's little team of people. There's something about him that gives me the creeps. And I think they're supposed to. They're doing their job. They're doing their job, giving me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, last episode when Roark was saying, I'll give you money and we'll have things and you'll have all the money you want to buy things. And I remember saying you can't take it with you. So it was reminding me of, so those of you who may or may not know. So the reason I was gone for so long, I was actually in the UK. Follow me on this. And in the Tower of London, I'm at the Tower of London. Now this is, the place, King Henry VIII. This castle's been around for centuries. History happened. I'm walking the steps where history happened. And I'm putting myself like, imagine I'm here, Anne Boleyn, Catherine Parr, all the wives, whatever, happening, Simon, whatever, and then Simon, whatever, lots of Simons were bright. Okay, so here's King Henry VIII and his empire. Did he ever think that one day, where he's doing his kingly thing, there was gonna be a kiosk in the corner that said Jewel Kiosk, and they would sell orange juice and croissants? Where Anne Boleyn is beheaded, 10 steps away is an ice cream cart. This is no longer the head of the monarchy. It's a tourist attraction. So all his kingly decisions, where that took place, I can buy a tin of shortbread with Charles III picture. Yeah, so that's what I think when I see Yellowstone, also John's working damn hard, but 10 years, it may be gone. 20 years, it may be gone. It may go back to the reservation. When John goes, he has no say in what happens to his land. So when they buy all the shit and they can't take it with them, or they build their little McMansions, whatever, when you die, it's no longer, it could be a gelato stand. So yeah, that's why this whole thing, I have a new perspective on things. I have a different perspective. Yeah. So is John willing now to sell for the bajillions of dollars because he sees his kids can't keep it together? I'm gonna think no, because we're only halfway through season 3 and there's a season and a half more to go. Right, so there's a season and a half more to go, as well as 1880 something and 19 hoo-ha. Please join me for those adventures. I would so much like to see you there. So please hit subscribe so you know when the next one drops, and take care of yourselves. Don't go riding any bison. Stretch your bodies, drink water. If you drink something hydrating, not just the bourbon, and then come back and see the next video in the queue. So thanks again, y'all, and until next time.